Fix 2024 is a science fiction action horror film that begins with an intriguing premise but ultimately delivers a mixed experience. The story follows a troubled fashion model whose life takes a terrifying turn after she experiments with a mysterious new drug at a party. What initially feels like a reckless choice quickly spirals into a nightmare as the substance triggers shocking physical mutations, pushing her into a desperate fight for survival. As the narrative unfolds, the film blends body horror with futuristic sci-fi ideas. The protagonist is relentlessly pursued by government authorities who view her as a threat, while a dangerous criminal gang hunts her for their own selfish reasons. This constant chase injects urgency into the plot, keeping the tension alive during the first half. The idea that her mutations may not be a curse but a potential cure for humanity adds an interesting moral and philosophical layer to the story. Grace Van Dien delivers a committed performance, effectively portraying fear, confusion, and resilience as her character struggles to understand what is happening to her body. Supporting actors Terry Lane and Daniel Sharman provide solid performances, though their characters could have benefited from deeper development. Director Kelsey Egan creates a gritty atmosphere, using dark visuals and a moody tone that suits the horror elements well. However, despite its strong concept, The Fix suffers from pacing and narrative limitations. The film is a slow burn that builds intrigue early on but loses momentum toward the climax. Several promising ideas, particularly the scientific and ethical implications of the drug, are introduced but not fully explored. By the final act, the story feels rushed, and the emotional payoff doesn't quite land as powerfully as it could have. Visually, the film is competent, with effective practical effects and restrained CGI that enhance the transformation scenes without becoming over the top. The Hindi dubbed version is decent, making the film accessible to a wider audience, though some emotional nuances are slightly lost in translation. Overall, The Fix 2024 is an okay watch rather than a must-see. It works well as a casual viewing option, perfect for a relaxed date night or a girls' night in, where you can stay engaged without needing to follow every detail closely. With more character depth and a longer format, such as a miniseries, the story might have reached its full potential. As it stands, The Fix is an interesting idea that never quite becomes the gripping sci-fi thriller it promises to be.